I'll hit your head!
Who's Roda?
Want me to close my eyes? Is that easy?
If I can just stand up.
Like you for breakfast. Right. I'm having fun. Are you? You trying? Will not kill you. Just a scratch. Not even trying. For the glory of the Empire.
Who's Roda? You'll talk!
I've been wounded worse by better!
You can't win this!
Stop one. Taking Skyrim. Back from those who leave her to rot.
You're wrong, Ulfric. We need the Dragonborn. Perhaps this is the fate of Skyrim after all. To be destroyed from the inside. If that must be, then it will. And why should I be any different? So many lives already lost.
You were there with us.
What's one
You
more?
saw it. The day the Empire signed that damn treaty was the day the Empire died.
You're a damn fool.
Stand aside, woman. We've come for the General.
He has given up, but I have not.
Rika, go. You're free to leave.
I'm also free to stay and fight for what I believe in.
You're also free to die.
This is what you wanted? Shield brothers and sisters killing each other? Families torn apart? This is the
Damn it,
Skyrim
woman.
you
Stand
want?
aside.
That's not the Skyrim I want to live in.
Rika, you don't have to do this.
You've left me no choice. Talos, preserve it. Roll! Roll! Victory is yours. I submit.
Die, Imperial!
Enough!
This is it for you. Any last words before I send you to oblivion?
You realize this is exactly what they want.
What who wanted?
The Thalmor. They stirred up trouble here. Forced us to divert needed resources and throw away good soldiers, quelling this rebellion.
It's a little more than a rebellion, don't you think?
Ah,
We aren't the bad guys, you know.
Maybe not, but you certainly aren't the good guys.
Perhaps you're right. But then what does that make you?
You just said it yourself.
it makes us right.
And if I surrender?
The Empire I remember never surrendered.
That Empire is dead. And so are you.
So be it.
Just kill him and let's be done with it already.
Come, Galmar. Where's your sense of the dramatic moment?
By the gods. If it's a good ending to some damn story you're after, perhaps the Dragonborn should be the one to do it.
Good point. Well, Dragonborn, what do you say? Do you want the honor? Dragonborn, here. Use this moment will be immortalized in song. Later.
You'll talk!
Good. It's done.
Well, I suppose some kind of speech is in order.
I'll go gather the men in the courtyard.
And Elisif?
Don't you worry about her. I've sent my best men to round her up.
Stormblade, I want you to have my sword, a token of my appreciation. Now then, the men will expect a speech. Will you stand by my side? I wish to honor you, Dragonborn and the truest of Stormcloaks. Stormblade, I want you to have my sword, a token of my appreciation. Now then, the men will expect a speech. Will you stand by my side? Very good. Come, the people await us.
And now, I present to you Ulfric Stormcloak, hero of the people, liberator, and High King of Skyrim.
No, not yet. We'll wait for the moot to name me High King. But that doesn't mean I won't start acting like it. The Empire may try to reclaim Skyrim. True sons and daughters of Skyrim reign in every city. What more could I ask of you? No. You're free. That said, some of the Legion's staunchest men have organized themselves and are operating out of hidden military camps in the wilderness. If you come across any Imperials, there will, because getting soon, for it will be Skyrim that shall lead town. I am indeed Ulfric Stormcloak, and indeed there are many that call me hero. But
yes,
it is all of you who are the true
Ulfric
heroes.
coveted the High King's throne. He thought he deserved it more than Torygg. Now it would seem Ulfric has his wish. And there truly is no justice in the world. No. Although it's true my husband Torygg was the High King, and Ulfric Stormcloak is victorious, it seems I will never take my rightful place as High Queen.
It was
Be
you
well.
who fought a dying
Pray for
empire,
solitude.
who sunk its claws into our land, trying to drag us down with it. It was you who fought the Thalmor and their puppets who would have us deny our gods and our heritage. It was you who fought your kin who didn't understand our cause, who weren't willing to pay the price for our freedom. But more than that, it was you who fought for Skyrim, for our right to fight our own battles, to return to our glory and traditions, to determine our own future. And it is for these reasons that I cannot accept the mantle of High King. Not until the moot declares that title should adorn my shoulders will I accept it.
And what about Jarl Elisif?
Yes, what about the Lady Elisif? Will she put aside her personal hatred for me and her misplaced love for the Emperor and his coin so that the suffering of our people will end? Will she acknowledge that it is we who will determine Skyrim's future? Will she swear fealty to me for all may... Oh, that we are at peace and a new day has dawned?
I do!
Then it is settled. The Jarl will continue to rule Solitude. I will garrison armies here to ward off Imperial attempts to reclaim the city. And in due time, the moot will meet and settle the claim to High King once and for all. There is much to do, and I need every able-bodied man and woman committed to rebuilding Skyrim. A great darkness is growing, and soon we will be called to fight it, on these shores or abroad. The Aldmeri Dominion may have defeated the Empire, but it has not defeated Skyrim! How'd I do?
Not so bad. That we have forgotten them. This, I fear, the gods
Thank
will
you.
remember.
I thought so too.
Watch your... It's a
Take care.
foregone conclusion, you know.
Oh, I know.
The Imperials are not going to leave us alone. They still have camps in the hills. They'll continue to strike out at us, whenever and wherever they can.
I'm not afraid of the remnants of the Legion. In time, they'll all give up and go home. What I fear is that the Thalmor will see our victory here and turn greater attention to our shores. We must be prepared to face them.
Aye.
And of course, we couldn't have done it without you. May the gods preserve you.
May the gods preserve us all.
Come, Galmar. We've still much work to do.
I do hope you know what you're doing with those flames.
You're dead.
You're torn!